Wait.
Alright, for the intro, we should like do one of those really cool. Alright, so for this quick little video, we're gonna do something like the reviewing of the new season pass and the new update. I forgot to in the last video, which is my bad. It was only gameplay. But now we should be able to. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And also check out the new updates in the Discord about videos and stuff. So, along with all of the skin cases and all of that, we're going to be reviewing the emotes and effects that you can get. Not effects that you can pull out of the cases, but just ones that are in here. So we'll do that. Alright, so the first effect that we have to review is a green rarity magic volley. Let me take off my ball skin. Alright, so here's the effect. What do you think? 1 to 10 of how many Santa sleighs would you give it?
I'd give it 7.9 Santa sleighs.
Alright, sounds cool. So the next effect we have is it's called Light Slam. It's a rare effect in the blue rarity. Alright, how many Santa sleigh would you give that?
That's pretty good. I'll give it 8.7 Santa sleighs.
Alright, it's lit. Alright, next one. Alright, Monarch Slashes. Here we go. Here's the effect. Never mind, I'm walking. How many Santa sleighs would you give that one?
I like the markings on the floor. Let's give it 8.3 Santa sleighs out of 10.
Alright, I think that's the highest one so far. Pretty sure. The next effect, we're moving on to the legendaries now. It's called Stage 2. You all probably know about this one, but alright, how many Santa sleighs?
That's pretty dang good. Let's give it a 9.4. Pretty good Santa sleighs, yeah.
Alright. So, and then the pass, it's a mythic now. So you have to rate it based on mythic, okay. Not just on a legendary. Alright, here we go.
I mean,
what do you think?
It's pretty hard not to give that like a 10 or something.
10? Alright, best one so far. Now we're gonna move on to the ball skins, which starts with a very, very mid ball skin. Alright. Survey says, how many Santa sleighs?
I'll give it a good 1.3.
Alright, that's solid rating for a common. Next one we have. What do you think about this one?
Ew. What are the markings around the side? Ew. Oh my gosh. I give it a 0.8.
0.8? Even worse than Swamp, huh?
Yes, bro.
That's crazy. Alright, next ball skin
It's not so bad. Let's start with, based on other ball skins, 2.5.
2.5 Santa sleighs out of 10. Alright. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's not too bad for a rare. Dark Berry.
I think it's pretty cool. Let's give it a 3.6 Santa sleighs.
Alright, sick. Next one we have, I'm pretty sure, is the legendary or above ball skin in the pass. Kinda sad, but it is true. We have Comet. Survey says
fire. Looking at the ball itself, it's a little bit of a blurry picture, but obviously the effect makes up for it. Based on other ball skins, probably
it's better than some ball skins, I'd say. Like,
yeah, I'll go 8.6.
8.6? That's pretty solid.
Yes.
That's pretty solid. Alright.
Yeah,
Now we're moving on to the emotes. The first emote we will be reviewing is called... What we'll be reviewing is the tier 5 emotes in the pass. It says Mime and Juby Slide. We'll do this one next slide. Alright, out of 10, what do you think? How many Santa sleighs?
if you're like waiting in your like little queue like over there on red or blue team, and you're sitting there like an invisible box, I think it's all right, but for a game it's just not it. I would say 1.6 maybe Santa sleighs.
All right. Next one is the Juby Slide. All right. Survey says.
I understand what it's going for, but it just doesn't look that good. Let's go.
If they had the music, it would be better. If they had the
Yeah.
music.
Okay, without the music, 1.9. With music, it would be like maybe low 3.
Low 3. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is the King and Meditate. Oh, King emote.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I like that one. I think.
What do you think?
7. 7.
7.
Everyone knows it. It should make sense.
In my opinion.
It has a nice effect.
What do you think? Survey says.
That's pretty dang good. Honestly, 9.1 Santa Sleighs out of 10.
That's pretty good for a rare. That's really good for a rare.
It's pretty good.
Moving on to the emote called Yeet. Sorry about that. Had to change spots because of some people making really loud noises near where we're trying to review. Anyways, moving on. We have the Yeet emote. Alright, what do you think?
I'd give that a good 0.6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, good review.
It was pretty awful to watch.
Next we have is the Billy Bounce.
Has the right sound effect. I'll give it a 3.35 Santa Sleighs out of 10.
Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, next emote is called Drewski. I'm pretty sure we all know what this is from.
Yeah. Got the sound effect. Yeah, go ahead and give that one a 8.8.
8.8 Santa Sleighs out of 10. That's pretty good. Alright, moving on to the first legendary emote of the pass, Sad Rain.
Oh man. Oh. It even has little lightning bolts up there.
What do you think?
That's probably 9.79.
That's a really good review. That's a good review. I mean, it is a good emote. So, next one is called Throne. It's a legendary emote.
That's pretty good. The fire on the crown.
You can't move around though with this emote. You can't move around.
You can't move around. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, that's pretty terrifying. I like what it's going for. Let's give it a clean 9.4. 9.4.
9.4 Santa Sleighs out of 10. That's pretty good. Moving on to the next one. We have the first and probably only mythic one in the pass. Toy car. Now you can move around with it like a little car.
That's pretty cool. Let's go 9.9.
9.9. I think that's probably the highest so far.
Pretty dang good.
All right.
The 3 have been